As a guy who spent 34 years deporting illegal aliens, I got a message to the millions of illegal aliens that Joe Biden's releasing our country in violation of federal law. You better start packing now.
Well, that's Border Czar Tom Homan declaring war on illegal immigration while on the campaign trail. And now just a year later, it seems like the message has been heard loud and clear. The U.S. experiencing a population decline we have not seen in decades. And for the first time since the 1960s, more immigrants are leaving the U.S. than entering. Rew Research Center reports the nation's foreign-born population hit a record high at the beginning of this year, but the Trump administration's tough stance on immigration causing a substantial decline of over 1 million people by June. NewsNation's Allie Bradley joins me live from Del Rio, Texas. Allie, this decline a result of mass deportations, both mandated and voluntary.
Yeah, pretty staggering number there, too, coming out of the Rew Research Center, where the immigrant population in the U.S. has dropped by more than 1 million. So as of June, we're sitting at 51.9 million. That fell from January's number of 53.3 million. That, of course, when Trump first re-entered office back in January. Now, the Department of Homeland Security right now is saying that federal agents have deported more than 330,000 people. They've arrested nearly 360,000, while more than 1.6 million illegal immigrants have voluntarily left since Trump's second term began. Now, we talked with retired Yuma Sector Border Patrol Chief Chris Clem about this new number coming out, and he says when you see these numbers declining, it's a deterrence. Take a listen.
It shows that strong policies and leadership coming from the top down is a deterrence. And when you look at year to date and month to date, you can see the difference. And I think there's a deterrence factor there, knowing that there's a consequence for your action, that you're not just going to be let go and allowed to have multiple bites of the apple.
Okay, so even with that decline, immigrants still make up more than 15% of the U.S. population and nearly 1 in 5 workers. Now, this all comes as a federal judge, Nichole, is putting the brakes on Alligator Alcatraz, halting the expansion and also preventing the Trump administration from moving more illegal immigrants into that facility for detention. That's the latest there out of Florida, Nichole.
All right, so Allie, there is a new focus on tens of millions of people who are here living on a visa. What is the administration doing?
Yeah, so the State Department announcing that there are 55 million visas that are under scrutiny right now. We're talking about workers to students to tourist visas. They're all being analyzed right now with a fine-tooth comb by the Trump administration because of several different incidents that have happened in our country over the recent weeks. Now, when it comes to these visas, of course, these individuals, if they have any violations, they could face deportation because that infringes on those immigration rights, that right that they have with the visa to be in the country. Now, officials say they're flagging people who overstay, commit crimes, or pose national security risks. If new information surfaces, visas can be pulled immediately, even for those already living here legally. There are nearly 13 million green card holders and about 3.6 million temporary visa holders in the U.S. today. Vast majority, they're non-immigrant visas that were issued last year to the tune of 77% were actually temporary business and tourist visas. Really interesting here, Nichole. Secretary of State Marco Rubio says, as of right now, the most recent change we're going to see is no visas are going to be given to commercial driver's license people that are seeking those CDLs. That, of course, follows that deadly crash out of Florida where a driver from India actually made an illegal U-turn, killing 3 individuals. Of course, he was given his CDL in California. He was just extradited back to Florida to face those charges. Nichole.
All right, Allie Bradley live for us there along the border. Allie, thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.